So anyway, go on. You were saying
something about the comic.
No, just that it was never intended to be a comic.
Right,
Originally, I was thinking like we're going to put this on Bandcamp, and you can put in like PDFs or put in pictures into the file that you download when someone downloads it from Bandcamp. So like we could have some cool images to go along with the lyrics while people look at it. And then for some reason, I let Hunter give me stuff to like lead in. These first 6 pages are like a lead into the story, into the first song. And
oh yeah, I gave you like descriptors or something. Right.
And so I ran with that,
Prompts.
and then we realized, well, I think Spence was kind of the driving force, going, "No, this has to happen now."
You also have that.
He
dedicated-
usually is, and like he's
I mean,
like
yeah.
when he hears a good idea, something that's great, he's like, "No, you have to fucking do this. Like you got to do this," and like it gives you like that momentum to do it. And I'm glad that he did, because looking at this, it's just like this is so well put together.
Well, and let me
Agreed.
I will say something too, like encouraging these two. These guys are so talented. It's almost offensive, and it's not. It's definitely not me going, "Oh, hey, here's a good idea. You guys should run with it." It's me just encouraging them that yes, that's you've already come up. Just saying yes, you're on the right track. Just keep going. Trust me, you guys already have it. Like. They didn't need any conceptual help. They just need maybe to go, should we do this? And me going, oh, fuck, yeah, you should, you know.
You're so good at that.
To return to your original question, this is the lamest thing I could say being in a rock band as far as what the theme is, but the first record is specifically...
We're not a macho band.
It's specifically...
by any stretch.
Like, anger/hatred, but that's at the core of all 3 songs. The first three re-released were Synthetic,
Demons, Synthetic, and Perfect Design.
Yes. Okay. So
And they are kind of angsty.
yeah.
They are a little, and I remember you even back then on the first record, you were doing all these like really sly like lyrical things, particularly like in the song "Perfect Design."
the Adams thing.
There was a
ripped
line
you to
that
pieces.
Yeah, dude, there was a line that went by, and even when we were recording it, and I could just hear his vocals only, just literally just the voice, and he was saying atoms torn apart, made to collide, and I'm thinking he's talking about molecules, like atoms. He's talking about something like real sciencey, like super sci-fi, whatever. And then come to find out later, there was a double meaning, and one of the references was actually to a person named Adam.
Yeah.
You know, like not just ATOM, but ADAM. And like, so there's like he kind of wrote 2 songs together right on top of each other. And that's my favorite type of music, where it's like real ambiguous, and it could mean one thing, it could mean another thing. And it might just come down to what you're going through and how it hits you. And I love that because it doesn't alienate anybody, but yet there's all these layers if somebody really wants to dig in. And they just do that stuff just naturally, and it's super crazy impressive to me.
We got some fucking prodigies over here.
That's what I think.
We got some geniuses that we're going to rival some Maynard.
That's exactly how I feel.
So, I guess for anybody listening, if you don't like knowing what lyrics mean, just skip ahead somewhere in the episode. We won't get it'd be too long to get into it in detail, but that specific reference is this person named Adam was having issues with somebody in their family, and so the atoms being torn apart was a reference to shared DNA and also the nuclear bomb because of the explosive nature of what was happening, and also the fact that the person's name was Adam. So I don't really want to take credit for that because those things just fall into my head. I think my brain's broken in an interesting way, maybe at best.
How would you? That again, that's fascinating. How does the song title
Perfect
Design? How does that go?
So how does it go?
How does it go with that thematically? Is there some kind of a meaning behind Perfect Design?
Yeah. So it's the statement later in the song is perfect design can't clean the blood. There's religious iconography and references in our music. I am a Christian, which I'm sure is not really secret, but for anybody that doesn't know that listens, I'm a Christian, so that stuff finds its way into the lyrics. We're not a Christian band, so don't freak out if that bothers you.
But I feel like we have like a really cool platform to sort of just talk about anything we want to, and it doesn't pigeonhole us.
Which we're able to do.
Yeah, which kind of one of the bands that we talk about a lot, or at least Brandon and I talk about a lot, always is King's X.
King's X, yep.
And they were very much like
Same
that.
thing,
Like
yeah.
4 albums in, I didn't even know that they were singing about anything theological.
Yeah.
And a guy I worked with was like, that whole record was about like the C.S. Lewis science fiction for adults. And I was like, what? The fucking wardrobe guy? And like, and then I spent 12 years like reading theology because of that, but this isn't like, this isn't a preachy band. This is a band about stories of what people go through. And for some people, that might have a religious connotation. It may not. But I like the fact that it also doesn't push religion completely off the table. It almost brings it aboard and allows people to consider it as part of the narrative and part of the possibly science fiction and the whole thing. To me, it's very exciting.
I despise Bible thumpy stuff
Same.
from any belief
Same.
system, so I'd never wanted to do that.
Same.
So Perfect Design, can't clean the blood. Why stay a hand with smoking gun is the lines. The Perfect Design is my reference to intelligent design and saying that God is an architect here. We exist because of God. All the stuff from the Bible that you get out of that. It can't clean the blood being a reference to the chaos and the fighting that was happening in the story that song's talking about. And the why stay the hand with a smoking gun is obviously if you have a smoking gun, what's the point in trying to put it away like everyone can see what you've done? And the staying the hand is actually a King Kong reference. The 2005 and 1933 King Kong movies open with something that says, "And lo, the beast looked upon the face of beauty, and beauty stayed his hand, and from that day forward he was as one dead," an old Arab proverb. So at that point, it's like
God.
when you
Meanwhile, I'm just going. Meanwhile, I'm going. I do this. I go, and I like. Sometimes I kind of go. I like.
You make the
and
face, and you're
I'm
like, yeah.
And I'm experiencing ding 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 ding, and I think like, oh, we're really getting it. And meanwhile, he's gone. He's gone completely through history and the Bible and King Kong, and there's an atom bomb, and like.
But so it still fits in the way
I
the atom
wouldn't
bomb
say your
does.
brain's broken. I would say my brain is broken, and it doesn't.
I feel like I'm underperforming now. I feel like I could be doing more.
There is a Godzilla reference in Dark Star, which we will get to later as a song. I will not
you
reveal
know
what the
this,
Godzilla
Spencer?
reference
I didn't know
is.
any of this.
I won't reveal
I
what
know
that
none of this.
reference